I think it's very interesting to explore grappling with loving someone, but also knowing that they're a bad person. And does you loving them make you a bad person in return? It's not as good as A Daughter of No Worlds. I have to say, I really have enjoyed Carissa Broadbent's writing. I have enjoyed her stories. I spent all of April only reading the War of Lost Hearts trilogy, and I loved it. I thought book two was just it was so phenomenal. The characters were well written. The plot was very engaging, in my opinion. And I thought the writing was fine. It's not, Shakespeare, but it's good, decent quality writing. I gave book two of that series 5 stars and the other two books 4 stars. Now, this I feel disappointed to say, and I feel really sorry to say that I gave it 3.5. Now, before people come for me about this, I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's the writing or a combination of both. I don't feel as compelled to care about Rain and Araya the way that I cared about Max and Tisana. There was something about the way that Carissa Broadbent wrote the relationship in the War of Lost Hearts trilogy that was a more compelling story than I have found their story thus far. That being said, there are elements of this, of not only their relationship, but other relationships in the book that I think are very compelling themes to explore. The number one theme that I wanted to point out that I really enjoyed is the relationship between Araya and Vincent, her father. I think it's very interesting to explore grappling with loving someone, but also knowing that they're a bad person. And does you loving them make you a bad person in return? And that dynamic was very interesting. I wish that we explored that more, but I think we're going to get more of that in book two. Also, very much enjoyed reading a true enemies to lovers to enemies. Although I do feel like they didn't really have a ton of reasons to be enemies other than the fact that they're both trying to win the Kajari, and obviously only one of them can win. So they were enemies in that aspect. She's human, he's a vampire, enemies in that aspect. And then they become lovers, and then he kills her dad. So that would be tough to get over, I think. However, he kills her dad, who is also a horrible person. So in book two, I am excited to explore what that looks like. She's going to have to grapple with the things that her father has lied to her about and has done to other people. And he betrayed her in this book as well. And she still loves him. And so that is the theme that I think is most worth exploring in this duology. Again, 3.5 stars. It just didn't grip me like the other series did.